thing. Because it just came out for free on the PS. I'm happy about that. As you can tell, I've got a lot of stuff on it already, but I played it when it first came out, so I got just some tips, tricks, stuff like that in a moment. Okay guys, here we go. Sorry I had to get my charger for my remote here, it's dead. Anyway, if you just got it, you're not going to have all the stuff I got, so don't worry, I'm not going to be using it all. Like, don't expect to... So, with DLCs, if you guys are unsure if you want to get them all, here's what the Air DLC gives you a jetpack, where the same button that accelerates your car makes you boost with your wingsuit. And then you can push triangle to barrel rolls. And you have a minigun on your shoulder so you can fly and shoot. And you got missiles while you fly and shoot, and it auto locks on targets. So there's that. That's one DLC. And if you want, you can change it back to the normal thing. And then the other DLC is robot suits. Well, they're mech suits, but... So you unlock these then. Yep, and that's the part of the air thing, the thing in the sky, that's part of the air DLC pack. But if you don't have the jetpack, then you're going to want to push L1 and then L2. L1 to grapple to get you some speed while you're wingsuiting, like this. Which is, it's pretty fast. You really don't need to have the jetpack unless you really want to go super freaking fast, but this, if you're building realistic games, this ain't the one for you, sorry to say. Like, I will explain that in a moment. Why this game is not for realistic people at all. This game is not realistic. So here I'm pretty high in the sky. Watch this. You might think, oh, what the hell is he doing? Watch this. This is why I think it's, sure, someone can skydive, sure, they can pull the parachute and survive. Yeah, of course, duh. But let's say you forget to pull the parachute. Let's see what happens. Oops. And if you hold circle, your guy stays in ragdoll mode if you hold circle. Look at that. I am not dead. Yeah, so you don't need to worry about flying in this game. Like, if you suck at flying, you don't need to worry about dying. It's not like an Ace Combat Fighter game. So don't worry about it. And if you're good at third-person shooters, you're fine. And it'll be absolutely fine. You got... What the... Have fun with that, dumbass. You got, what I think is fun to do. Hey. What the hell? Oh, holy shit. Oh my god. Oh shit. Okay, that's not what I didn't know you could cause that much damage with a grappling hook, to be honest. Sorry guys, road's closed.
Ooh, whoops.
Whoops. Yeah, so this is another DLC weapon. If you didn't know that. Same thing with this thing, DLC weapon. But like I said, you don't need to get these. Get a team song without that. Oh shit.
Perfect parking space.
Well, that was a big ass fail. Okay, I really hope someone watches this because someone should put this on their Just Cause 3 Fails compilation because I've seen those and they're hilarious. Okay, so tip of the day, don't call in anything heavy on a destroyed bridge. Got it? Okay, that's tip 1 for today. And yeah, tip 2 is watch out for bridges because, yeah, and if the bridge is broken, people just do illegal U-turns for no, like, seriously, come on. Like, look at it, they all do U-turns, like, like, where are you guys going? And you have a parachute. Now this gun I like the most because it has unlimited bullets rather than the nuke thing that you get at the end of the game, which basically is like it's like a gigantic nuke. It's like a Fat Man in Fallout. That's cool and all, but this has unlimited bullets, and the only thing that bothers me is how much it shakes when you fire. It's like I don't understand that part. Like it summons lightning. Why would the gun move? Like, I really don't understand that. So, you got two different mech suits. You got one with the, it's like an assault rifle, the one that I had in my hand. And then you got one that shoots a big cannon. And there's a DLC one, too, that I don't have because I'm not wasting $5 on a robot suit thing. That changes its color, which pretty much all it does. $5 for a different color scheme rather than the Rebel orange thing that they got. So here's the suit that you get.
Biometric scanner detecting user. Operator Rico Rodriguez. Recognized.
You can pick anything up and then let go and throw it across the map, pretty much. You can also pick stuff up, move it, and then drop it. So you don't actually have to throw anything, you know, if you want to just pick some people up and move them out of the way without, or if you got one of those stupid missions to like escort people, here's another easy way to do it. And you can jump with it too. Here's what I find weird with these things. It looks like it would be able to walk, you know, like it has 4 legs, like it would be a walking thing, but it's not. It rolls on wheels and it goes pretty damn fast and sounds like it has an engine in it. I know, weird. Yeah, and you don't want to hit stuff like that because that does damage your mech suit. And once it's upgraded, it has a shield on it, so when it starts getting shot, it'll activate a shield and block bullets like the helicopters in the game. You can't activate it manually, though. And these things cannot go in water. They will, I mean, they can go in water, but it'll deactivate their shields then. It'll, like, sort of, fine, you can still use it. Unless you hit it too hard, and then it explodes instantly. But, yeah. Oops.
Care to dance?
Yep, and then the authorities will start to chase you. Whatever the hell they are.
What is the situation? Respond!
Yeah, so these are pretty fun. The missile on this one is way better, I think. Whoops.
We hope you had a great day.
Now,
Existing operator
you can still ride it like I said, like a car. You can get out. I mean, it is kind of funny. They make it act like a car. It doesn't really feel at all like a mech suit. If you ask me, it doesn't feel like it at all. It feels like you're driving a tank.
Mech systems activating.
So, but then again, it's a big map. I understand that, and they want it to be drivable. So there's that part. And then if you want to test out by what I mean by how much damage this thing can survive. If you think it can't survive, well, here is your answer. We're gonna jump off this cliff. It survived. It takes some damage, but it doesn't take too much. But if you keep beating it up by crashing into stuff, it does get progressively more damage. Yeah, and like I said, the game's free on PSN now, and I've got it when it was way too much money. Oh crap. Except that can happen. Where? Okay, that was really weird and trippy. Okay, so, yeah, don't fall in a hole. Anyway, that's this DLC. So if you guys, I've streamed this game once or twice a long way back. No one watched it, so I figured I'd give it a shot again since now everyone seems to have the game.
Best idea I've had all day.
And shit randomly blows up with no reason. Oh crap. And you can purposely want to hit stuff with your character, like you can purposely do this, and then hold circle so he stays in ragdoll mode, and watch him tumble a bunch of times. If you just hold circle, he'll stay laying down without getting back up. And there's fighting too in this game, so don't, you know, there's a lot of stuff to do. You can put your creativeness to use, like, such as this. Oh, nice barrels. Or if you really want to make something cool. Now this is an upgrade for these grenades. This isn't default.
I'll just put this right here.
So you place some of the, they're basically just little C4s. And then you hold R1. And then the mines also blow up. And you have unlimited of those, so you can pretty much do it to whatever you want. That anything, you can stick it to pretty much anything. I mean, it's not limited at all. So, I mean, you can stick it to people too, so you can do kinds of pretty weird stuff with it. You can even do it to this thing. Here's what I think is kind of fun to do. Here, I'll show you guys this. So, if you're feeling creative enough, just tip the car over that you want, and then place these on the bottom. You can even place them on the tire, but it will spin, so try to watch out for that. So then you get off. Man, that didn't work, but usually you fly in the air and you spin a lot and stuff. But it doesn't work all the time. Whoa. So there's some of your weaponry and gadgets and stuff. Then you can also call in Rebel Spawn. They come in with a mech suit of their own and comes in and helps. And you got a drone that comes in and shoots stuff. You got helicopters. You got sea vehicles. You got a lot of stuff to use in this game. So once you know, get up higher, you got, this is the weapon that, so there's a couple different weapons. Here's a power core. It shuts down vehicles. So the mech suit has, it just shuts down vehicles and makes them stop. Here's the Eden Spark one. Then you got this one. You aim it at stuff and then missiles come down from the sky and blow stuff up. That's kind of helpful for the missions. This one is pretty much the same thing. It disables stuff. Then you got this one. That's the biggest one. That's the... You can see how much... That is from the explosion, so you can see how that one's pretty excessive. Here, I will show you guys the power core. And you guys can see if you want to get these DLCs for yourself. Now this is probably going to be suicidal what I'm about to do on a bridge, but you know what? It'll be fine. Or maybe not so much. Okay, anyway. Okay, here's the weapon.
Another tool of the trade.
Now it sounds really cool. Well, sounds like somebody burping, to be honest with you. But yeah, all it does is shut off vehicles. And planes and such. So that's pretty much what that's used for. And this, on the other hand, probably one of the hardest planes to fly in the game, and probably one of the fakest ones to fly in the game. It does not fly realistically at all. So, and the planes in this game fly fairly easy enough. I mean, they're not too extremely hard to fly. But you gotta get used to how to land them, and believe me, I ain't the best at landing these suckers. Because you think you have enough room to land them, and then you find out you don't. Like that. I mean...
Time for a graceful exit.
And it blows up for no reason with the plane, too. Like, it doesn't really... It's just a weird-ass plane to use, guys. So I'd recommend not using that unless you're wanting to do the Fast and Furious scene where they jump out of the airplane, which is possible to do. But I'm not going to be doing that because there's so many YouTube videos on there about that. People doing that, trying the Fast and Furious thing where they back the cars right out. But, you know what? I'm pretty sure you've all seen that, so... And you can also do like a Batman type stuff. Yeah, that's the missile launcher that shoots enemy helicopters out of the sky. Helicopters fly about the same as the airplanes do. You push the drive button like a car and it goes up. You push the left analog stick to go forward, and it goes. It's not as hard to fly like it is in Battlefield. And then you push the brake and it goes down. And you can also get out of it and tether stuff to the helicopter and pick it up if you're close enough to it. And then you got guns on them. So you can pretty much destroy just about anything. Whoa! That was close. So yeah, let's say you wanna... I wish this game was multiplayer sometimes because... And I know there's a mod for it, but like... Yeah, oh, here's a nice car, and you wanna quickly get it somewhere else. Pretty simple. You can just pick it up and pull away. Now, yes, it will drag down the helicopter. It's not going to go up as fast and move as fast. So, there's that as well. So, I mean, it's got some realistic physics to it, but not really. Unless you've personally tried doing this in real life, let me know, but I personally don't know anybody that's ever tried this. So, what the hell was that? It's not like someone farted. Anyway. And there is some missions where you're gonna want to do something like that. Then, if you're feeling how the power core works, huh, so it doesn't do it on your own. What the? Yeah, I don't know why they call it the grip device, because it's really not like that at all. See, it just makes them go out of control for a little bit. Whoa. Boom. These cars can take a beating. You can also surf on top. Just surf on top until you realize you're about to run off a cliff, and then, oops. And it, oh shit, it's not gonna drive the cliff. Now the odd thing is that the
parking space.
cars blow up easier when you're not in them. It's really weird on how they work. So they have a higher chance of blowing up if you're not in them. And there's a rebel standing here. Where are you going? What are you doing? See what I mean? They blow up so easy when you're not in the vehicles themselves. Did you just Did you just run over that person? Excuse me. That is not nice. And for that, this is what you get.
Oh, come on, I just waxed my car.
Oh, no, I'm not done with you. Now I'm done with you. Oh, some guys, see, then you got these tedious, stupid missions where people run out of gas, they need to bring their car to a gas station. Some stupid, tedious missions. Not no big deal. It's really not. And no, you can't drive the cars because they're out of gas.
Hey, can you help me out?
And the gas stations usually are really close, so usually...
long story short, I don't know liters from gallons, and can you tow my car to a gas station?
And then people be idiots, so pretty much all you gotta do is just do that, and they don't care if you hit stuff either. As long as the car makes it there without blowing up, it considers okay. So apparently people are grateful for wrong reasons in this game, but don't complain. It's a game, okay? So you just want to then tether there. Just don't hold the grapple in button too long because that's when it blows up. So if you feel like, you know, hold the grapple, that's usually when you want something to blow up. And it's delivered.
Not to brag, but I am awesome.
And then you unlock a beacon supply point, too. Ouch. Really? I just unlocked a trophy that I played games so long and I've never done these missions because I always hated doing them, so that's why I'm just showing you what to do. And then if you were feeling stupid, you can do this.
Now that's an explosion. Balanced smoke plumage and excellent blaze to boom ratio.
Yep. There you go. Massive destruction from one single dumbass. Now, something you guys are probably all going to want to see. Fastest car in the game, I'm assuming? Yeah, probably. You guys are going to want to see how good the driving is in this game, I assume. Even though it's free. But not everyone wants to get a free game because they think it sucks if it's free. So once you level up your cars, you can do a Knight Rider turbo boost thing. And then you can hold circle and literally use full turbo boost. And see, these things drift pretty easy. They're it's almost like Need for Speed drifting, where you don't have to try that hard to drift the cars. I mean, sometimes it does that. But you see what I mean? You just tap the button and the car almost drifts too much. Well, if you're feeling really awesome. Now, there's a little achievement on this game, which is travel the farthest, which I'm giving out a big tip to everybody, which I don't know why I'm sharing this, because it's kind of a game breaker. There's in-game challenges like jump the farthest jump in a car without destroying it, which you might think is, oh, that's not that bad, but it can be. I mean, you could jump the car off the cliff, right? But it has to be one full jump. Like, it can't land and then jump again. It has to be one consecutive jump. So most people would take a the airplanes and then jump it out of it and then land it, like, because you saw it survive landed with the helicopter, but that is not the way to do it, which I will show you why. So, if you take a look at my leaderboards here, you go to feat scores, see it says, you know, here's your in-game challenges. Farthest jump and land vehicle without destroying the vehicle. Now see the look of it. That's pretty pretty high. So here's what you really want to do for this one. And there's also one for the farthest distance traveled on land in a boat, which that one is just like it sounds. Now it can get easier if you have the turbo boost. Like you can jump with the boats as well with turbo. You know how you saw the car jumps in the Knight Rider? It does the same thing with the boats. So what we're actually going to do... Where's the biggest mountain in the game? Oh, it's way over there, huh? Well then. Once you beat it, you can reoppress and fast travel. So that means you can, if you beat the game and every place is liberated, you know, from the bad guys, you can reoppress it and fight again. And if you feel like you want to, that's up to you. There's a lot of stuff to do. Once you beat it, you can redo a lot of missions. Well, not missions, but you can redo, like, you know, shooting the bad guys. Who doesn't love shooting people in a game? And your fast travel works just like this. You fast travel to pretty much any safe area in the game. Now, if you're looking to do the challenge that says farthest distance in a boat, here's how. Now, if you already know what I'm gonna do, good for you. If you don't know what I'm gonna do, keep watching. Okay, so what you want to do is call in a boat. Pretty simple, straightforward. I'm going to call in my DLC one just to show it off while we... And this is the C DLC, so... Throw it right about there and hope it doesn't fall. Okay, then carefully jump in it, and this boat is different. It has when you simply jump, turn the boat around the direction you want, and then let it go down the hill. That's how you travel the farthest on a boat on land. Yes, this is the fastest boat in the game. And then you can push circle. And then jump right back. In the water. Now if you sit still and then push the jump, this thing to me looks like a half submarine almost. And I know a lot of you are going, yes, you can go over there, by the way. You most definitely can. Hold on a second, guys. I'm going to take a look at any trophies that I can help any of you get for those trophy hunters. Because I know some people love to go hunting for them. Um, there's a trophy for standing on the highest place, which, you know, there's easy trophies and then there's some harder trophies. There's a lot of trophies for just completing the story missions. Trophies, actually. The hardest trophies are to beat all the game challenges, which is the gear mods, which involves you doing in-game challenges, which are kind of dumb. Sometimes can be difficult. Some people might be good at them. I, unfortunately, ain't the greatest at them. I'm not what you would call the best with them. So, just be aware of that. Oh, and that trophy that I was telling you guys about for staying on the highest point in the map. For a trophy, well, it's pretty easy. You get look for this place right here, this area called Montana, and it's right here, pretty much. It's kind of easy, noticeable. You'd want to teleport. I'll just teleport right there and show you guys. I mean, that's probably like another highest point, but you pretty much just climb to the top of a snowy looking mountain. I remember because I've had to go up there once. I don't know if I have the trophy or not, and I never really, I just looked at the list of them. I probably don't have it because I don't really normally do I don't really do trophies like most trophies. Most people play games. They get play the game. You get the trophies for playing the game. Then you get the tiny trophies for that stuff. For playing the game again and finding all the other stuff. So that's pretty much how I would play this game. Beat it first, beat the story, unlock everything, then start working for the other trophies. Not trying to do these trophies. Then, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but so that's the base with the airplanes, which is how you get the farthest jump. Which, I mean, you can kind of tell why. What do you think of it this way? I'll give you guys just a quick hint. Car, tether, and an automated driving airplane. What do you have? Combine those and tell me what you get, and you might just figure it out. You might figure out how to travel the farthest jump without damaging your car. You'll figure it out. Whoa. How do you place stairs there? What the? Now, if you guys really want to do the boat challenge for the farthest traveled on land in a boat, this is where you might do it also. There's kind of two spots to do it. Oh. Oh, shh.
I should probably get out now.
And that's how you do the longest. Now, sure, you could have... It's kind of hard to master it because you got to get to the bottom if you want to get the farthest distance. So here, if you guys want to... I'm pretty sure someone beat me at this one too. Oops. Ooh, oh shit. No. No, please don't fall all the way there. Thank you. I'm not the first to probably get this far, this high of the score. So this game's not really multiplayer, but it kind of is. You can beat people's challenges, you know, competing against your friends to get the longest distance, the highest, fastest, whatever, you know, stuff like that. That'd be kind of loud in your ear, having a minigun, like, right next to your frickin' face. Now, it might be easier if you got the boat to go down this way, because there's less crevices in it that your boat can get stuck on, so it probably is definitely easier to do it up here. Downside is you can't really tell which way your boat is gonna fall. Sometimes it can fall in a really stupid spot. Now, I'm not sure if the armor matters in this one, because obviously the more armor, the more falls it can survive. So this one obviously doesn't have as much. You can see the armor stat goes down. The highest one is this, but, you know, doesn't have speed. But I don't think it really needs speed. So we'll just use this one again, just for entertainment's sake, because we want to go fast, not slow, down this mountain, because who wants to watch that? Okay. And if it does end up the wrong way, what you can do is this. Whoops. No, I do not want to place a bomb on it. And then you hop in. And then push circle. What the? Please don't blow up already. Like, please don't.
It feels like an explosion is coming.
No, don't get back in. Okay, so you died. I died. But I would recommend doing this with a different boat. That's probably not the best. It's just not. But if you guys like doing random destruction, which I don't know why anyone wouldn't, this is the game for you. It's free. Why not grab it? I get it. Okay guys, hold on. Alright. They refill up on beacons when you die. Now, most people might not know this either. We're gonna call down this vehicle. Ouch.
My brother is in the General's army. He says power and order are the true tenets of freedom. Don't talk anymore.
Champions of the revolution!
Now, if you hop on Rebels, or your Rebels cars, they will drive for you sometimes.
You know the real reason the army hates us? Because we look way cooler than they do.
Yep, I'm sure that's the reason, pal. Oh. Now, this isn't a normal vehicle. You're probably like, why are you going to drive it on the ocean? Are you stupid? Yep, this is an amphibious vehicle. I love how when it turns though, the wheels turn. I don't know how that would make, again, I'm not no science person, so I don't really know, but it's cool, it works. I never really looked at amphibious vehicles much in my life because there's never been much in games. This is like one of the few games that has them that I've played. Now, it doesn't go as fast in the water unless you hold turbo, but it doesn't go as fast. It maxes out around there, so it's almost faster just to push the jump button over and over again. And then you can go back on land. Pretty simple. Convoy rescue.
Rico, we got reports that a truck near your location is loaded down with prisoners. Can you free them?
Maybe, if you ask nicely. Or just start shooting. Oh, actually, now this is what's funny, right? So if I'm driving a vehicle with a rebel in it, and they decide to shoot him, they're not actually after me. They're after the rebel. They're gonna shoot at you, but see, watch. I can literally just hop out of the car and get my ass run over. And notice they're not actually really attacking me.
Good, Rico. Now, you just need to lose that...
You were good. I was bad.
Now this is when it comes in handy to have the Eden Spark with you, rather than this.
Reports of violence in the area. All units converge.
This'll do.
Copy that. Reinforcements inbound.
Now yes, saw the train up there?
Best idea I've had all day.
There's a train.
Resume normal duties. Target has escaped.
He automatically jumps across the gaps too, so like, or sometimes that crap happens, which makes no freaking sense. Or if you want to get really stupid, you can almost hit one, and some of them are, what the? Some of them have vehicles on them. Some have missiles on them too, like this spot right here. If you hack the missile car, then it'll shoot missiles at any nearby enemies, any nearby planes. So if you want to get away from people or the bad guys that are chasing you, just go on one of these trains. I never really used them, to be honest with you. I never use these because they suck. So I never really found them useful. What the? And that is how you steal a car off a train. Oh. Okay, now let's take a look at what we got. Now there's the challenges that I was telling you guys about, the destruction things. You need so many gears to unlock them. So if you arrow over it, see it tells you how much gears you have on that certain race or event. Like this one. See, you got 4 gears, so if you do, the better you do, the more gears you will earn. So like this one, I didn't do it all the way. I never actually did it. So then you can do it, and then once you get enough gears, you can upgrade. It's kind of a weird upgrade system. If you want to upgrade your stuff, you have to do challenges. So if you're a person like me who prefers just playing the game and getting skill points to upgrade, then, I mean, I still like doing challenges. But sometimes they get a little overdone. And you can change your vehicle too. You got your challenge default, which is that, but if you want, you can actually change your vehicle into something faster if you think you can handle it. So I always pick my fastest car. I'm not sure if it really matters though what you use. Maybe it does. So you get your car, you get in. Yep. Notice anything?
Perfect parking space.
Now, usually, like I said, it picks the vehicle for you. The default vehicle, usually you can beat it in. No problem. If you can drive good, you can easily beat it. Now, sure, you can use any different car you want to. You don't have to use the default, but the default ones are usually made for the challenges. They're pre-selected for the challenges, but if you think you can do it faster, that's only if you want to beat other people's challenges, probably. I probably should try to get platinum on this game since I get every collectible, and I only have like 3 more trophies to go. I just don't feel like doing all these things. That's why I never really did it, because I never felt needed to do all these. It felt kind of pointless. Whoa. See, now that's when you restart, because something these challenges, I mean, it's not easy. When you first do them, you gotta get used to the track, get used to the car. Each car handles different. Some handle like absolute crap. But this is in no way a driving game either. It's like an all-around game. What the? seen you can hold a restart last checkpoint, but it doesn't reset your time either. So you can see why I don't like doing these missions, because they're just retarded. If you miss one corner, crash one time, you pretty much fail. So you can't really miss a corner or do anything wrong, or you're not gonna fail, but you're not gonna get all the gears for the trophies. But if you're just looking to level up your stuff, see what I mean? Just like that. Like, sure, you can quickly go back and go through the checkpoint again, but I mean, well, the cars handle like garbage. They honestly do. They handle like a piece of crap. Maybe I'll try this car instead. I wish I had a slow motion thing like Mafia does in their games. Oh, this game should have like a camera mode. This is about as close as you get in this game to a muscle car. They really don't have any muscle cars in it, so if you're like the classic muscle car, then this game doesn't actually have a lot of them. And if it's been a while since you played this game and you keep hitting circle, the jump button, instead of drift, you're gonna hate it. Like I keep doing, because I'm not used to this. A lot of games, circle is drift, and square is, you know, it depends on the game you're playing. The last games I was playing, circle was always drift, sometimes it's square. This one. Can you change it to miles per hour? Because I really don't like it being in kilometers an hour. Oh yeah. Here's a little something that people might like. Sound. They really don't have, no, they don't. Oh, mother shit. I'm probably not going to get all the gears on this one first try. Because, like I said, it takes practice to get these all done. Sometimes they're kind of fun with some of the tracks to do, and then it almost feels like a racing game. Sometimes it does. But not always. Sometimes it feels like an absolute piece of garbage. Like, I mean, that wasn't even part of the track, and it had you do that. Like, you're probably going, you might be confused sometimes. Oh, see, I'm running out of time until my next thing goes on. So yeah, I only got 4. But then I unlocked, in 5 more, you get your vehicles restock quicker after you use them, which means you get to use them quicker. After you call down a vehicle, usually you can't use another vehicle right away. See, I don't have a lot of gear mods for planes, I don't believe. Nitrous on planes and helicopters recharge much faster. Now these ones are only for the last 3 are for the DLCs. Same with well, that one's for the regular, but the rest are for the DLCs. So you don't need to worry about those ones. That's why it looks like I have more than you guys do. Now it says I have 1 of 6 out of all of them, but I actually am missing some because you don't actually need them all to beat them. But trophy-wise, all you gotta do is get at least all. You gotta get 5 of them in every event thing. Which usually shouldn't be too hard, but it depends on the challenge. There's one challenge I really like. It's you have to have a magnet on the back, and you gotta collect these like Bavarium rocks, and then you gotta deposit them in a certain time while enemies chase you. And they can also be used as cover, but it's pretty fun because you can also, it's like a tether that you can use for the magnet, so you can tether the back of your car and you get to swing it around and smash stuff with the rocks too. But the goal is to get as many as you can inside the circle where they get deposited. I have no idea why when he spawns he makes noises. Okay. Start this challenge. What the?
Good news. I found a new job. I'm working for the...
Good news, I found a new job. That's all I hear from that guy. Now the timer starts as soon as you go through the first checkpoint. Whoa, this thing is really weird to fly. You almost don't need these. See, this is why this plane isn't even... This plane handles way different when you're inside of a city area. So this is the wrong plane for this mission. So yeah, you should probably restart. You gotta play it until you find the one that suits you. You don't want to keep doing it and find out that one of them sucks. Okay, so, different plane this time. We'll do the challenge default one. Yeah, you got dual tethers, that's why. It says that so you can be tethered to a wall and then still tether something. That's basically what that meant. That hint, if one of you guys didn't catch it. Now. Let's take a look. Oh, thanks for the ugly color. I mean, I freaking hate yellow. Oh, hold on a second, guys. I lost my, where did, oh, here it is.
Hey, what's up? Not much. Just had the day off and thought I'd wander around.
The people's conversations are funny as hell to listen to, so you can almost get a whole day's of enjoyment listening to them talk, because they're kind of retarded. Now you can already tell this thing handles better. Maybe it goes slower for this stuff. But yeah, you can usually always beat the challenges with the default vehicles. So you can at least get 4 stars with the default one. If you, try as hard as you can.